What's going on YouTube? I'm playing some True or False, which is now available on Steam for free. Yeah, let's get into it. Wild bananas are full of seeds, and the ones we eat have been specially bred over the years to be seedless. That's false. Or not. What kind of fucking noise is that? What a piece of shit. One more shot and then I'm gonna go into the campaign just to see what it's like. 4.8% of the average human body is made of aluminium. That is false. I don't think we have any aluminium in our body. Goldfish are neither gold nor fish. Now see, it's kind of open. Goldfish are neither gold nor fish. What do you mean by that? Like the color gold? Because goldfish are kind of goldy. You know, they are. That's why they are called goldfish. I'm gonna say false. A potato isn't a vegetable. It's a large bean. It's actually a seed. So false. King Henry slept with a gigantic axe. What is that? Fourth, fifth, sixth. King Henry the Sixth. Where's it? The 5, 4, 3, 2. Is that the second? Fuck. If it's a smaller number before, I don't know. It still doesn't help me with this at all because I have no idea. I'm gonna say false. I mean, it doesn't sound like something a king would do. Sleep with a gigantic axe. That doesn't sound very kingly. He'd sleep with many women. You know, if it had like he slept with 7 women, I'd believe that. But yeah, go ahead and say this is false. Cool. Yeah, he's not a warrior. He's a king. What king sleeps with a gigantic axe? Oh. Medical errors cause over 250,000 American deaths each year. 250,000, you know, there's a lot of people, and there's lots of problems that can go wrong during surgery. You know, I want to say medical errors. I'm going to say this is true. You know, it's kind of a sad fact that I think this one might be true. Yeah. So, it's not too surprising, but I wish it wasn't true. That's for sure. Barack Obama was born in Kenya. No, that's false. Koala bears have fingerprints that are identical to human fingerprints. That is false. That is absolutely false. I can't believe that if it's true. You know, that doesn't make any sense. Wow. That got me. I can't believe that though. What? Koala bears? Alright. I think they're just koalas anyway. I don't know why they call them koala bears. Whatever. Other than man, the elk is the only animal that celebrates birthdays. I didn't even know elk celebrated birthdays, but what? Animals celebrating birthdays? No, I can't believe that. False. Yeah, that's surprising that the elk would celebrate a birthday anyway. That doesn't make a lot of sense, but okay. You know, I'm not sure if these facts are 100%. You know, I want to know where they get their sources from, but in 1998, Sony released a camcorder that could see through clothes. I believe they probably They probably released one, but if it worked or not, that's another question entirely. You know. So I'm gonna go ahead and say they did. You know what they should do? Is that if you actually get it true or false anyway, they should, you know, put a bit of a backstory into it. But I guess you can search it up for yourself if you wanted to. You know, get a bit of history into it. But I'm gonna go ahead and say that Sony are the kind of people that would do this for sure. They've definitely put out some kind of gag things like that before. Like yeah, I've seen videos of them doing stuff like that. It does sound like a very Sony thing to do, so true. Cool. Old kid for killing him in Call of Duty too many times. Now, this is... It wouldn't surprise me if it went either way, if it was true or false. They got some good questions here. Some of them are pretty, you know, pretty good. You know, you could go either way with them. 46-year-old man from England. You know, I would believe it anyway. That's the sad truth, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and... It would have made some pretty big news, I feel, though. I would have thought that would have made some news, but... So, I'm gonna go with false, actually, you know. I don't want it to be true, but we'll see. Okay, that's true. Wow. I would have thought it made some news, at least. It's kind of sad, actually. There is a tree that can grow 40 different kinds of fruit. A genetically altered tree, maybe. You know, got some grass on it or something. I'm gonna go and say true. That's pretty surprising. 40 different kinds of fruit. It must be a pretty beefy tree. Halo 3 inspired Bill Gates to invent the internet. That's false. What? Completely false. That's a crazy question though. I like that. I mean, you gotta feel pretty stupid if you went the other way. There is a potato-themed amusement park in Ireland. Wow. I got no idea, and that is incredibly offensive, actually, I think. Yeah, the whole potato famine, no, that's false. You're kidding. Wow, I can't believe that. George R.R. Martin wrote stories about a mythical kingdom populated by his pet turtles. I'm gonna go ahead and say that's true. It sounds like it's definitely, if I had that idea, I would write a book about it. I would write some stories about a mythical kingdom populated by my pet turtles. Definitely. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that's true. Cool. German has a word for an improvement that makes things worse. You mean the German language has a word for an improvement that makes things worse? Gosh, I don't know, they got some pretty, their language is pretty crazy. You know, I forgot what the actual word is, but there is, they have a word that, you know, pretty much means you take enjoyment in other people's pain and suffering. So I'm going to go ahead and say this is true. It wouldn't surprise me, again, either way. I could believe it either way, but I have a hunch it's true. That's true. Alright guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to go ahead and try this game out for yourself, it's completely free on Steam. You know, go ahead, see how many questions you can get right. Especially in this other game mode, this quick play mode. See how many you can get right in a row. I want to know. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.
Bye.